Okay, it is Monday, July the 14th. Welcome to our New Scout channel. I have written up a little scenario so that I can keep this short for 3 minutes. And this is about the police force of will and why the sponsorship program is a go-between the substance and 12-step, and whether you're a family member, a Good Samaritan, or you're the afflicted with the addiction. So, let's go. Police force of will can become dangerous if unknown to the 12-step program. They may suffer personally or use alcohol, substances, or other toxic medicine to appease stressful employment. It is important for the Good Samaritan law if they're looking to help appease or diffuse or an intervention or intervene of high levels of crisis. This can include battered wife syndrome, intimate partner violence, witness to a crime, especially when there are dangerous drivers or persons who have consumed alcohol who choose to continue to drive even when they have received DUIs or they have the breathalyzer installed. In crisis management, there's always a cost. The gig economy of barter, trade, volunteer, service, goods and resources, exchange. You have to understand the place for clergy or religion or politics in the jobless, homeless, hungry, tired, sleepy drivers and lonely, angry, or frustrated. What AA does not do, although we do have locations, sometimes we can meet over a meal if it's just a sponsor and theirself, and certainly the nurse and doctor practitioners should become aware of how a 12-step program works, as well as the clergy. What AA does not do. AA does not furnish initial motivation for alcoholics to recover, solicit members, engage in or sponsor research, keep attendance records or case histories, join councils of social agencies, although AA members, groups, and service offices frequently cooperate with them. Follow up or try to control its members, make medical or psychological diagnosis or prognosis, provide detox, rehabilitation, or nursing services, hospitalization, drugs, or any medical or psychiatric treatment, offer religious services or host sponsor retreats, engage in education about alcohol, provide housing, food, clothing, jobs, money, or other welfare or social services, provide domestic or vocational counseling, accept any money for its services or any contributions from non-AA sources, provide letters to reference to parole board, lawyers, court officials, social agencies, and employers, etc. What is AA singleness of purpose, and what about problems other than alcohol? Some professionals refer to alcoholism and drug addiction as substance abuse or chemical dependency. Non-alcoholics are therefore sometimes introduced to AA and encouraged to attend AA meetings. Non-alcoholics may attend AA meetings as observers, but only those with drinking problems may attend closed meetings. How can AA work with you best? AA is always seeking to strengthen. Now, this is from the brochure of Clergy Answers to the AA program. This is for religious, spiritual counselors who may not understand the spiritual nature of the 12-step program, which excludes any specific religious rites or sects. It's also not political, and we don't encourage gossip. There are very delicate details that are discussed with the sponsor, but then it's just let go and we move on for solutions. They help us to work more effectively with you in achieving the purpose we share to help the alcoholic who suffers. And of course, in Al-Anon, we help the families who have been affected by alcohol and that includes Alateen. Those children that are being born today are being born into society where the potential of being exposed to alcohol, or being born into a family that has one or both parents who are alcoholics. Okay, so off to work today. Now this magazine, Life After Polygamy, Sister Wives Tell All, is a August 28th, 2023, and I met this author. He spoke at the Owen Sound Public Library with his first book, which is about a murder that occurred in the 70s at Sable Beach, which is not too far from the greenhouse where I'm going to grab my lunches. His first book was called Viable Suspect, and he was 30 years at the OPP office. Now, he wrote this book in 2020, and I'm very pleased to have gotten a copy of it at the local thrift store last week. $6.25.